Dr. John stood on the rooftop looking down at the city lights below, his white coat stained with tears. A respected doctor about to give it all up. His hands trembled. His heart raced. The pain was deep. But just when he thought it was over, one unexpected moment changed everything. What happened next turned a man ready to quit into the doctor who would inspire millions. Welcome to my channel. Here, you'll discover powerful stories that teach you life lessons and help you learn English through real-world storytelling. Today's story is about a doctor named John. He was smart, kind, and successful. But behind the smile, he was broken. This is not just a story about a doctor. It's about every one of us who ever thought about quitting. So stay with me till the end, because this story might just be the one that changes you. Dr. John was only 29. He worked in a big city hospital in New York. He had everything: money, reputation, respect. People looked up to him. But no one knew the war he was fighting inside. John had been working 16-hour shifts for 11 days straight. No weekends, no breaks, no sleep. Every day he saved lives. Every night he cried in silence. It started with a patient named Emily, a 5-year-old girl. She came in with a high fever and a weak heart. John did everything he could. Every injection, every medication. He stayed by her side like a father. But on the 4th day, she died. Her parents screamed. They looked at John like he was the killer, even though he did nothing wrong. He felt like a failure. That night, John didn't go home. He went to the rooftop. It was cold and windy. He looked at the edge, and he thought, what's the point? He didn't jump. But something inside him broke. John grew up in a small village. His parents were farmers. He was the first person in his family to go to college. He studied at night under a streetlight. He worked at a tea shop to buy books. And he always told his mother, "One day I'll become a doctor and help people like us." His mother smiled and said, "You can quit anything in life, John, but not your dream." But now, years later, he was ready to walk away from that dream. He applied for resignation, packed his bags, and bought a train ticket to leave the city. At the station, he met an old man, thin, fragile, and coughing badly. The man collapsed near the ticket counter. People walked by. No one stopped. John rushed to him. He checked his pulse. Weak. Blood pressure dangerously low. Without thinking, he tore open his own bag, used a painkiller, some water, and a small CPR technique he learned years ago. The man opened his eyes slowly and whispered, "You saved my life, doctor." John didn't know what to say. The man smiled, held his hand, and said, "You still have it in you." In that moment, something changed. John didn't take the train. He didn't go home. He went back to the hospital. John didn't quit. Instead, he changed how he worked. He took breaks. He joined a mental health group for doctors. He started talking about the pressures of the medical world. He began visiting schools, telling children, "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to care." His story went viral. He wrote a book called The Doctor Who Almost Gave Up. It became a bestseller. Today, Dr. John speaks on global stages, not about medicine, but about not quitting. He says, failure is not the end. Sometimes it's just a pause before a new beginning. His voice now heals more than his hands ever could. He's saved more lives by sharing his pain than by hiding it. And the girl, Emily? He still keeps her drawing in his wallet. It says, "Thank you, Dr. John." A message from a little girl that kept a grown man from ending his life. Have you ever felt like giving up? Have you ever thought, this is it? I can't go on? Let me tell you something. You're not alone. Even the strongest people break. But they heal too. Just like Dr. John did. So don't quit yet. Because your next moment might be the one that changes everything. If this story touched your heart, if you learned even one new English phrase today, or if you feel even 1% stronger than before, then this video did its job. You're stronger than you think. You're braver than you feel. And sometimes you just need one story to remind you your life matters. Your dream is not over. Don't quit yet. Not now. Not today. Because your story is still being written. Thank you for watching. Stay strong. See you in the next story.